I'm just waiting for 10 seconds because that's when the microphone seems to kick in. Hello, welcome back. First of all, obviously, I'd like to pay my respects to the Pope who passed away, and also to Clodagh Rogers, who was one of my favourite singers, who passed away at the weekend too. There you go. There's probably better people saying much better things than I ever could about both of them. So, and I haven't got much voice left, so I'll leave that there. But I just wanted to pay my respects. Anyway, I had a lovely Easter weekend. What we've got here is Truth Be Told from the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. Card number 14. It's a lovely card. I'll read from the book. So if you don't like the sound of my voice, please knock it on about 2 minutes. Essential meanings: honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. The Oracle's message: there is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion, will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed. Gloriously flawed. And spirit will answer with miracles. If this is to do with a relationship, people tell you who they are very quickly. And if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls to you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back, speak your truth, and then listen. A prosperity message. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to experience the prosperous life you desire? If you want to be an artist, do you make your art a priority? If you want to be a healer, do you set time aside to learn new things to help you serve? A writer must write, a singer must sing. Being true to your calling is essential to moving forward. This is another oracle message here too. It's time to have a look at the real honest truth about your thoughts, feelings and beliefs about prosperity, about your relationship with money, to compensation and to meaningful work. Ask yourself, what is true for moi? And you will find the key to abundance. Then lastly, a protection message. What are you being dishonest with your Where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If so, or if you're unhappy, well, I'm not saying dishonest, you're not being maybe not clear. If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting with hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. Even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledging it will be key to a beautiful new future, where you no longer labour under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose upon you. Set yourself free. Nothing less than the truth is required now. There you go. Right. I'm going to go like that because that's the break from the reading. Now, what was lovely immediately here, I mean, what I love about this is obviously owls fly high, so they gain a higher perspective. And so you've got this bird with a higher perspective over the human skull there. Obviously, they see everything. They can see 300, well, it's almost 360 degrees, isn't it? But then it's like, openness, clear communication, and all the love pours out, or let the love pour in. And immediately my little saggy heart was going, 14, that's temperance. That's a good saggy card. And then lo and behold, when I was shuffling, the temperance card was the first one out. Yeah, crazy sinks, they don't stop. And then what goes on in the temperance card, Two of Cups, is the Department of Weights Weights and Measures. Always trying to find the balance. A little bit of excess, a little bit of excess. I'll just go through the cards, leading to the Ace of Cups, leading to the card 13. So immediately we've got Scorpio and Sagittarius here. So the way I saw that, if you're picking up on if this is a card that you want to explore with me, yeah, I mean, the lovely link here is looking for this balance, balancing truths, because obviously, you know, there is the truth in the middle. You might not see all of it. So people might be hiding bits from you. They might have deliberately done it. They might have done it by accident. Or, you know, sometimes an ambiguous word can throw the truth, can't it? But there are some unscrupulous people out there who enjoy sending you down the wrong path. So you've got to be careful who you trust, which is what comes out in that in the book. But whatever balance you find as you speak this truth, is that you're being granted, well, you know, once you've done it, or the process will grant you a new emotional, it's like, yeah, well, the emotional freedom, the emotional start. Because the Death card there, this is Scorpio, it's like the, you come in as the caterpillar and you fly out the Eight of Wands like the chrysalis. Sorry, like the butterfly. It's that cocoon period. So being flanked by two majors like that, this new start depends on balancing out truths or untruths, or, you know, maybe balancing a few people out of your contacts list if you need to. But it's flanked by two pretty deep, pretty deep cards. One is finding the balance, and the other is making the change based on it. Now, also the cards for Scorpio are the 5, the 6, the 7 of Cups. So we're straight in there with Cups. So this Scorpio period will bring you that because of the balance. But there's a lovely link between the Cups and Scorpio there. And then would you Adams and Eves it? Got the 4 of Cups, which it's third decan Cancer, and as third decan Cancer is governed by the moon, and you know which major arcana is governed by the moon as well, don't you? We've got the High Priestess coming next, so there was another lovely sync there. And what I loved about this is, whichever way you come at this, you're gonna get this fresh emotional reset. I mean, that's the Ace of Cups coming in again here, because the High Priestess is all about knowing. You don't have to say anything. It's just about knowing and waiting. And that's what I love about this card. It's not called the bad mood card, but it's like, well, you know, I've learned the emotional lessons from these 3 cups. I know, and actually, I'm done here. I'm just going to go sit under the tree, get some lovely tree energy, go and commune with nature for a little bit, and I know it will come. I know, you know, there's a lot of ways of looking at this card, saying, "Oh, you're looking in the wrong direction. You're not focusing on what's going on." But if you've done the truth, and actually you are, this Ace of Cups is coming. There's such a beautiful link here, within this little triangle here. So you're waiting for the change. You know it's coming, and you're pretty balanced. And 4 cups will bring you that balance. 2 and 2. And then beautifully, to finish off, we got the Sun. So if we're going to link straight up there, we got the Sun, the Ace of Cups, and the Truth. So it's almost like the truth will set you free. And this card in the deck. So we've got a card for, I mean, it's amazing to get 4 mages out of 6, but what good mages they are. Because this means like an end to anything. Truth be told, this is an end to dishonesty, or people who are treating you dishonestly or misleading you. And it's just going to be this, it's going to be like a release, isn't it? And you know it's coming because you're already balancing it out. You know it's coming. So it's not going to be a shock or anything, but the goodness and the light and the loveliness that will come from it will be an absolute breath of fresh air, I guess. A bit like that. Anyway, that's what came out, but I thought just to show a bit of spontaneity, let's... Oh, we got that. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. There you go. Oh, okay, we'll have that one. Magician. Yes, you have. You've got everything you need to make this work. Oh, look. You got the... Then, oh, crikey. Okay, we'll take those two. You've got the most powerful figure on the mundane level, and you've got the most powerful figure with the link upstairs. Wow. I was only going to take one, but you got the High Priestess, Hierophant, Harry Hierophanti, Temperance, Emperor. Wow. Let's give her a good spot there. So, truth be told, take good care and I'll see you next time. All the best.